to give him dominion. So that's always going to come up when God put his children in charge. It's always going to come up because it started in the beginning. God is going to implement his plan eventually. So when you read in Genesis, know that you're going to find in the Bible, in the scripture, you're going to find that it repeats. You're going to see it again. You're going to hear it again. But if you don't have a spiritual ear or have a understanding, you won't even recognize it. Jesus said he hid these things from the wise and the prudent because they ever learn and never come to the knowledge of the truth. So there's some things that Jesus would not even let them come to the understanding of. But I want to talk to you about in the beginning. And the earth was without form. We talked about this morning. What is that? Had no form, had no shape, had no consistent formation. It was just blah, just out there. Water floating in nothingness, void and dark. God is trying to tell you it was chaos. It was unorganized. When God come in your life, those areas that are unorganized ought to get some structure. If your marriage is unorganized, when Jesus come in your life, there should be structure. If there's no purpose in your life, then when Jesus show up, there should be purpose, because the formation lets you know what the thing is. If it ain't got no form, I don't know what it is. But once God give it form, then I can identify what the thing is. So the earth was without form. So the earth was without form in the beginning. Do not despise small beginnings, because beginnings is where it starts. Where do we begin? At the beginning. It was void, no sound, no taste, no smell, no sight, no nothing, just so depressing. You could not even stand to be in the void. You could not survive as a human being in the void. Where God stood and watched the nothingness, the void, the darkness, the no formation, God saw it. If we would have been there and we would have saw it and we would have had our natural emotions and feelings, we would not have survived.